Hello and welcome back to the Stronghold. I'm the Magi, and it's that time again. It's midweek, and I want you to play some Magic because you can win 2 rare or better ICRs in doing so. This week's midweek Magic is Historic Pauper, and folks, I gotta tell you, this one kind of snuck into top tier here as far as midweek Magic formats while I was doing the research for it. I was really blown away by the amount of not only decks that were created in 2023 for this format, but the quantity of those that were budget friendly, even from a Pauper perspective. These decks, the wild cards are some of the hardest to come by, but of course, commons are the cheapest thing you can possibly purchase in the game. So it's kind of an odd balance that I'm looking forward to exploring with you. But before we get into all that, allow me to do the awkward thing and promote the channel. A while back, one of my viewers was kind enough to point out that we are the only channel putting out timely midweek Magic content. So be sure to subscribe right here at the Planeswalker Stronghold for all of your future midweek Magic needs, because we will be bringing you a deck list or strategy every single week. So what do you say we put all this aside and just get to that? All right, so first off, like I said, I did a lot of research for this, and there was a ton of decks available for us to consider. So for me to look at one of these even Pauper decks as being budget friendly, at least half of the non-land slots had to come from the current rotational year. Meaning that you would be able to draft it, maybe have gotten some free packs, had it available as a code, etc., etc., etc. And even with that, there was an outstanding number of options. And in fact, there was so many decks from 2023 for the Historic Pauper format that I felt a little bit overwhelmed by the sheer number and variety of the deck. So of course, I do what any good content creator would do, particularly in a community in which you matter. I asked what you guys thought, and in round one, I put a number of what I considered kind of tier 2 decks up there, and see what you guys were interested in. And pretty overwhelmingly, that was Rakdos Sacrifice. And at second, we had Mono White Aggro. So, of course, those made it into the finals here, along with Azorius Blink, Mono Black Zombies, and Mono Blue Ninjas. And pretty much straight out the gate, Azorius Blink did take the front spot, although the numbers evened out a little bit over time. But at the time of recording, that was and still is the default leader here. And hey, if that particular Azorius Blink deck is not what you're looking for this event, just jump over to my Aetherhub profile where I have more than a dozen other Pauper decks available to you, plus tons of other stuff for other formats. And when you check out the decks, it would be a big help to the community if you would take just a second and hit that like button like you see on the left. And you might want to consider following my Aetherhub profile as you see on the right, because I put out a ton of stuff over on Aetherhub that never makes it onto YouTube. What's that? You didn't catch all that? Well, Matt would like you to know that any deck list applicable to this video can be found down in the doobly-doo. Hey, let's not forget, the whole reason to participate in these totally free midweek Magic events is the prize support is awesome. And don't forget, if this video gets just 10 likes by 8 p.m. tonight on the day of release, I will be live playing this on my Twitch channel. And with all that having been said, don't forget, smash that like button like Ronnie J would. And until next time, I'll see you in the arena.